I have decided that I want to change my life. I've done a lot of research, and by that I mean watching YouTube videos, TikToks, a lot of scrolling on Pinterest, Instagram. I'm using all my resources, and I'm seeing a lot of unfuck your life or transform your life or start a new chapter, hard reset your life. I don't want any of that. I don't want a new life or a different life. I just want to get my shit together. My name is Anastasia. I'm 32 years old. I live in Georgia with my husband. I work full-time in retail, and I also am a student full-time right now. I started this channel on a whim in September of last year, and this is going to be my series, Project Get My Shit Together. Social media especially can make things look easy, and I know that changing my life isn't going to be easy, but I want to try. And I want to bring you with me, so I'm going to be documenting my quest to change my life. After all of my researching, here are the 5 categories that I've settled on: health, money, hobbies, environment, and aesthetics. And to kind of break those down to you, first of all, health. I mean, physically and mentally, I would like to be a healthier person overall. I only went to the doctor for the first time as an adult when I turned 30, and thankfully, I am healthy. I am overweight, and I have been overweight for my entire life. I can't remember a point in time when I wasn't bigger than the other people around me, and it is something that has always bothered me. It's also something that I've never really been able to stick to. So my first goal is to lose 100 pounds. I also have not the best relationship with food. I have a very all or nothing mentality. I want to try to find the balance between eating good, nutritious food and also treating myself with a dessert at the end of the night or something like that without going off the deep end and into a binge. I'm also very active at work. I'm on my feet like 8 hours a day. I get a good amount of steps in, but I do want to make more intentional movements in my free time. I have a walking pad that I need to utilize. I could spend some time walking at the park. I could buy some free weights. I want to be more intentionally active. And then finally, my mental health. I have seen a therapist for the better half of my life. I don't currently have one, but I would like to find one. So that is one of my goals as well. And my next category is money. I've been in debt since I was 20 years old. I've been paying off the same debt for 12 years. I'm not totally sure how much exactly I have in debt. I have at least 10 credit cards. They're not like all maxed out or anything, but it is a lot when you put them all together. I have a loan payment that I took out to consolidate all of my debt, and then I did pay off the debt, and it kind of just stacks back up because I'm irresponsible with money. I'm gonna be so real. I'm just irresponsible with money. I'm currently in college, and I am taking out loans to be able to afford to go to college. And then we also own our house, so we pay a mortgage every month. And ideally, I would love to be able to pay off our house early. That's the very last step in my financial worries, though. I would also like to establish an emergency fund in a savings account. In a perfect world, you should have a savings account with 6 months worth of emergency fund. So I would like to work on establishing a hefty savings account. And then I kind of want to take like a magnifying glass to my spending. I know that I buy a lot of stuff that I don't need. I know that I spend a lot of money on like fast food or eating out or going out for drinks. I'm gonna try to cut back as much as I can. I might even go into like a couple of months of a no spend so that I can really buckle down and pay off the debt. My next category is hobbies, and the main thing I want to focus on is getting off my fucking phone. I'm gonna be so transparent. I'll show you my screen time. I do want you to keep in mind that I use my phone at work, but that is not the problem. That is not the problem. Today is Saturday, so it is the end of the screen time week. This says I'm averaging right now 5 hours and 49 minutes a day. That's insane. Get your eye off the phone, girl. This says I've been on FaceTime 8 hours this week. I don't even like Facebook. I don't like Facebook. It makes me angry. Facebook is where you discover that your first boyfriend is a massive racist. And then of course I've 7 hours and 45 minutes on TikTok because I love to doom scroll. What can I say? And 7 hours on my work app. That's like an hour a day, right? An hour a day I'm on my work app. That's still nothing in comparison to everything else I do. And this says I pick up my phone 123 times daily on average. Insanity. I need to put my phone away. So to help me with that, I will be setting screen time limits, app limits, things like that. As people have said, if you put your phone in black and white, you don't really want to pick it up as much. I also want to try to spend more time outside, if you can consider that a hobby. I want to try to pick up new crafty stuff because I do love being crafty, but I also don't want to spend a ton of money. So let's keep that in mind. Reading. I love reading. I recently went through all of my physical books and got rid of a ton because lately I've been more drawn to my Kindle, but I do want to set a goal where I read one physical book a month. That is not to say one book a month because I read way more often than that, but I do want to read one physical book a month. I love writing and I want to be an author someday, but I haven't gotten into my stories in months because I'm on my phone. Girl, get off your phone. My fourth category is environment, and by that I mean my home. I do feel lucky enough that we own our home and I can do whatever I want with it. We've lived in this house like a little over 2 years. There are some areas where I feel like it is our house, like my bedroom I love and I feel very cozy and warm in it, but both of our bathrooms I haven't touched them, they're not decorated. The kitchen has no personality because I can't afford to update all the cabinets and things, but the person that we bought this house from, I've complained about him a ton. He was a flipper and he so clearly did not know what he was doing. All of the cabinets and the hardware are painted over with white matte paint, which can look fine. I mean, not when you paint the hardware, but it can look fine if you did a good job, but you can see every brush stroke. There are some cabinets that only have one coat. And then to like add to it, these cabinets were outside or something at some point because there's water damage on every single edge of them. So I can't, even if I just said, fuck these doors, let's buy new doors and put them on to make them look better, the cabinets are still nasty. I also would like to establish like a cleaning routine so that when I come home or when it's my day off, I don't have such a big list of things to be doing. I can just wash my dinner dishes at the end of the night and wipe down the countertop and know that the next day my task is to like vacuum the floors or something to make my life a little easier when it comes to like maintaining the house. I am working on decluttering the space. I started the Unhauling 500 series where I'm trying to get rid of 500 items in my house, whether that's throwing trash away, donating, giving to friends, selling. And so far, so good. I'm at 153 items today. That's helped a lot in getting the clutter out of the house. There's so much more to do though. Like my Pinterest board is stashed full of all the ideas that I want to do, everything I want the house to look like, or like the outside the yard, I want to fix it up. At the end of the day, I want to go home and be so happy and cozy and comfy in my house. And that can only happen if I make the effort to fix the house up. Of course, at first, things are gonna be on a budget because I don't have any money, as discussed prior. I don't have money to waste on a brand new shower or things like that. Not right now, at least. So for this, I'm going to continue my Unhauling 500 series where I'm decluttering the house, and I'm going to start making budget transformations to my space until we can afford to do like the real true things, because honestly all of the floors need to be replaced. Some of the walls probably. I don't know what happened in this house. For my last category, aesthetics, and by that I mean my aesthetics. I feel like I have no personal style. And I exist in a bigger body, so it's hard to find clothes that fit right, or styles of clothes even that I want to try on. Have you seen Lane Bryant lately? It's not good. Right now, basically all I wear is jeans and a t-shirt, and Vans if I'm going out, tennis shoes if I'm working. So like, that says nothing about me. I want to be cool. I want to be mysterious. I want people to see me on the street and be like, who is that girl? So I just want to find a personal style. And then additionally, hair, makeup, skin routine, nails, things like that. I want to feel more confident in myself, and I know I just have to spend more time on myself. Self-care. So what's my timeline? I saw a lot of 90 days, 7 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. This is not enough time. I am gonna give myself a year to change my life. And I think that's a fair amount of time to see like a huge difference. I think by documenting this journey and sharing this journey with you, it will keep me more accountable. Something that I have recently realized is that time passes anyway. And next year is going to come even if I don't get my shit together. It can be scary to make changes. It can be daunting to make changes. I can be worried that in a year's time, nothing will be different and I will still feel the way that I feel. That's on me. And I'm in charge of my own life. So I need to take charge of my own life. I feel like I'm being very vulnerable in the first place by putting this out on the internet. If you would like to see me continue to be vulnerable, subscribe. And I would love to hear from you in the comments. Do you want to join me? Do you want to come with me while I do these things? We have the same year, so if you want to join me. Bye.